This is Karen's Communique number 35. I'm Karen Del Bowerman, Chair of the Clark County, Washington Council. Today is Friday, October 14, 2022. And first, I'm going to share with you a bit about next week. Council's Tuesday meeting will be one of those at 6:30 p.m. And on Wednesday morning, our first work session on the 2022 fall budget supplemental will be heard. Now, the 2023 budget is well underway. Department office requests have all been submitted and are published online so everybody can see them. Under departments, to find this, go to departments and then go to budget as the department, and then zip down to the bottom where you can click on 2023 department submission stage reports. It's all clearly indexed so that from those 366 pages, you can go directly to what is of interest to you. So the next document that is to be published on the budget for 2023 will be in 2 weeks, and that is the 2023 recommended budget. This represents the county manager's recommendations to the Clark County Council. This week we had a work session on the capital improvement plan update from Parks. It is interesting to note that we now have 63 developed parks, many of which are, of course, on the list for preventative maintenance projects aimed at extending useful life of the asset. Unfortunately, the major maintenance list is longer and higher cost totals. In addition, Clark County also has 17 undeveloped park sites. 5 of the 17 are now budgeted for capital development. Clark County has nature to be enjoyed, and parks are a major part of that enjoyment, even as our population grows. It's pretty amazing. Council began a new tradition led by our finance director. So each quarter now, Council will receive highlights report from him. Now, this snapshot, and it's just that, it was like 2 pages this time, is helpful in keeping an eye on the big picture. For example, revenue to date compared to prior year to date shows that property tax increased by 2.24%. And sales and use tax increased by 8.4%. And as far as the general fund actual expenses compared to budget, we look good through the third quarter. And because of our increase in sales tax, our 2023 budget year will be really a very different year from last year. The jail update this time included the fact that listening sessions continue with staff. This gives an opportunity to discuss daily issues and, of course, any misunderstandings, and some are bound to occur during this transition period, so they can be dealt with in a snap. Newly assigned staff begins Monday. Although remember that until January 1 in corrections, the sheriff maintains full authority to set policy and procedures, govern the strategic direction, determine operations, facility maintenance, services provided, and determine budget requests, which is a part of what we're seeing in the budget request now, priorities and expenditures. All of that is still with the sheriff, of course, and through January 1. See you next week.